You might feel like that you are suffering so much. You might feel like that there's so much pain in your life, and you might feel like that much going in your life that you're at the point of your life where you can't take it anymore, where you are just too tired to just keep going, where you just want to give up, and where you just want everything to just stop. Not necessarily in a way that you want to win, you just want it to stop. Like whether it's a win or it's a lose, you want it to stop. You just want to get out of this loop of suffering. I am here to tell you what to do now. As Muslims, we firmly believe that everything happens because Allah allows it to, because that's what Allah has planned, and Allah's plans are always better than our plans. So don't think that Allah was bored, so He put problems into your life so you can suffer hopelessly, so Allah enjoyed to see you suffering. No, no. First of all, understand that Allah is your Rabb, so He wants the best for you, right? He wants you to go to Jannah. Like if you go to Jannah, there is not a single benefit to Allah but to yourself, right? For example, you might be here, your deeds, your personality, or you might be at this rank, right? But Allah wants you to go to this rank of Jannah. He wants you to do better. He wants you to do better, right? So then Allah puts some hardships in your life. Allah puts some problems in your life. Allah puts some struggles in your life. So you can get closer to Allah. You start doing more good deeds. You start praying more. You start reciting Quran more. And your connection with your Rabb deepens. So then you slowly, gradually ranks up. Just like in a game, you ranks up and then you go to that. And you become the person that can go to that rank in Jannah, inshallah. So Allah wants the best of you. So it's time when you start to want the best for yourself as well. Because don't think that your pain was there for nothing. Your struggles were there for nothing. Your misery was there for nothing. No, they have a much bigger purpose than you can even imagine. Like if you study the life of the greatest people in history, they invented a cure from the disease that they struggled from. Whenever I listen to a podcast of a successful person in this world, they just say that they wish that they had someone like them in their life when they were suffering from this and this problem. So they not try to be that person for those who need them. You might went through abuse in your childhood and you think that your life is just all about misery, your life is all about struggles. But no, maybe you went through abuse so that you can have more empathy towards your children, so you don't allow that suffering in your children's life. Maybe you were ill in your childhood, or maybe you are ill, so you are trying to get out of that illness so you can help other people. And I realized this, like whenever something bad happens in my life, at that moment, yes, it seems so cruel, it seems so torturous, it seems so bad, right? But I know that it has a deeper purpose. Yes, at the moment I might not understand this, but I trust Allah 100%. I know that His plans are always better. He sees things the way that I can't. Just like I am too much zooming into my problems, but He knows the bigger picture. He knows the bigger picture, and He knows why I'm going through this. Thank your pain. The lesson that your pain teaches you, you wouldn't have learned that lesson otherwise. When there are problems in your life, you start praying more. You start praying tahajjud. You start making more du'as. Your relationship with Allah grows more deeper, right? So these problems are a blessing. If you think about it, these problems are a blessing because it made you closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and nothing in life matters more than Allah. So if these problems brought you closer to Allah, then they are a blessing. They are a blessing. Like you might not have money yet, right? So you start praying tahajjud, that Allah, please give me money, give me a job, I want to support my parents. So you start making more du'as and your rank starts to increase, right? You start to appear in front of Allah more. You start having more conversations with Allah. So like, who would Allah loves more? Imagine that. Like someone who's eager to talk to him, someone who stands in front of him daily, someone who talks with him daily, or someone who doesn't even care, someone who occasionally prays one or two prayers and then he just like, okay, I prayed my Friday prayer and now I don't even know what to do. So if you get closer to Allah, then your problems are a blessing. The other perspective for your problems is this, that your problems made you the person that you are today. Your problems made you the person that you are today. Without them, you wouldn't be able to come this far. Without them, you wouldn't have been able to become the person that you are now. Like if I think about my life, my darkest moments taught me empathy. I have so deep empathy for humans. I want to help humans so much because I know how it feels like to be alone in a world full of people. I know how it feels like being so misunderstood by people, and all of this, I know how painful it is. So I want you to feel like you are understood. I want you to feel like you are safe. I want you to feel like there is a solution for your problems, because I didn't feel like that when I was going through that darkest phase of my life. So even if I have given choice to remove those problems, those obstacles in my life, I would not remove them. Yes, at that time when I was facing those problems, I would like trade everything to just remove those problems. But right now, where I am right now, I don't want to remove those problems, because I know the gifts those problems gave me, I don't want to trade those gifts with anything. So your future self might be thinking the same way. Your future self might be saying that without the problems that you're facing right now, without the pain that you're facing right now, you wouldn't have gone to that level. I'm not saying you to romanticize your pain. That's not the message that I want to deliver. But what I want to deliver is that your pain has much more deeper meaning than you can see. Because we see things from a narrow perspective, but Allah sees things from wisdom. He knows things that you don't. Like you might feel so bad for losing a friend, but Allah hears the conversation that you don't. Allah sees the future. Allah sees the heart of humans. So you don't know. Like Allah is doing what is best for you, even if that doesn't seem like it right now. But believe me, what Allah is doing, it is best for you. So zoom out from your pain a little bit. You might be thanking your pain. There is not a single human on this planet who didn't suffer from pain, who didn't have trauma. Like some people had minor traumas, some had major, but all of us did have traumas. So you are not an exception as well. But what's the important point is what you are doing with that trauma. Like the message, there are two important messages that I want to deliver in this video. First, that your traumas are teaching you to get more closer to Allah, right? And the second is your traumas are teaching you to help humans. Like the way you suffered, try your best so others don't suffer the way you did. Try helping them as much as you can. Try lifting them up as much as you can. I watched a video where I said that if you want a thing, start giving that thing. Then you will attract that thing to you. Similarly, if you want that problem to go away, start easing other people's pain. Right? Start listening to people. Because we are not present when we listen to people. Our mind is filled with thoughts 24/7. So we are just in our head even when someone is talking to us. Try being more present in conversations. Try giving charity, smiles, like anything you can do to help humanity. I just really hope that we humans have more compassion and empathy towards us. Islam talks about community so much. Like when you are praying in a masjid, you are praying in a jamaat, right? That's community. Like in Hajj, you are not doing it alone, it's community. Zakah, you are not doing it alone, it's community. It's serving to community, giving back to community. And similarly, in Ramadan, you are doing a lot of deeds with the community. Like Islam emphasizes on community so much because we humans were not born to isolate ourselves. We were born to connect to each other, right? We were born to have connection. We were born to help each other. Like Allah did not need another creation to do his ibadah. Like humans were born to help each other. I don't think that Allah needs you to become closer to him. It's for your own benefit. It's for your own benefit. If you get closer to him, you get deeds. If you get closer to him, your heart and your soul will be at peace. You see? So Allah does not need your ibadah. Like, it's the truth. It's the truth. Accept it. Allah has infinite number of creations that are already doing his ibadah, that are already worshipping him. So he doesn't need you or your ibadah. But you do need Allah. You do need to do his ibadah for your own sake. Like, I just genuinely hope that the message that I wanted to spread, you learn the message. Because I was thinking about it for so long that I have seen people complaining and complaining and complaining. Like, it's so easy to just turn on your camera and complain about something, like the victim mentality that they abused me, they said bad things about me, or I am a victim, I am a heroine. Like, I am just so sick of this mentality, and we youth unfortunately have this mentality so much. So I just wanted to talk about it because you are not a victim. Like don't see yourself as a victim. You are a Muslim. You are a Muslim, Habibti. You are not a victim. We Muslims are not victims. All of the prophets suffered so much in their lives. Were they victims? Were they victims? No. They were leaders that were inspiring millions of people. So should you. Like, of course, we are not perfect humans, but we are not victims as well. I'm always talks about balance. So it doesn't mean that your pain didn't exist at all. Like, you have every right to heal from your pain. You have every right to be sad about your pain, but just don't indulge in the pain. Like, create something from your pain. Every greatest artist created their masterpiece when they were so much in pain. Like, I can relate to this as well, and I'm sure you can relate to this as well. So use your pain for your advantage and use your pain to help humanity. I hope you like this video, and I hope that you understood the message that I want to teach you, and I hope that you stop seeing the pains, the hardship, the struggles in your life as something for you to like suffer hopelessly. Like, it just reminded me of the book of I have no mouth but I must scream. Like, there was this system that was ruling the world, and just like if you read the book, then you will understand that. Like, if Allah wants you to like die right now, or just like die in a fire, die, I don't know, like the worst that he can do it. Like, he just has to say kun, and you can't even do anything to stop it. But Allah is being so merciful, and we are like complaining about it. Please stop it. Like, this message is for me as well. So we should really stop this. Like, we should really start to see Allah's blessings, and we should really stop. We should really stop blaming Allah too much. Like, he does not deserve it, right? He's a Rahman, and we just blame him so much. It just makes me so sad. Like, deep down we blame him so much. Like, Allah put this problem in my life. Like, I am praying for months now, and Allah does not accept my prayers. I'm going to become so much emotional right now. I hope that Allah gives us hidayah. Like, I hope that Allah gives us wisdom to understand him. Like, of course we can't truly 100% understand Allah, but like a little bit. I hope this video helped you, okay? So you can like and subscribe, and you can share this video I hope you learned something, and bye. See you in next video very soon.